Alright guys, this is another video here of the Pistelle X68 from Defense Innovations, NX Works. I believe you get these ones at Mercury Rise as well now. Those old ones you can't get anymore. But anyways, the point of today's video is I just want to show you HPA. 100% compatible with all the umarex adapters, and this degasser here is a clone. It's a very identical to the Mercury Rise torpedo revolver. I've got about 8 of these, so all my umarex markers have them in them. Not all of them, but most of them. But anyways, so just throw that aside. What you're gonna need is, if you already have one, just depends on which route you want to go. If you want to stay with CO2 or HPA. So if you want to go HPA or CO2, you're going to need, or the larger CO2s, you're going to need one of these HPA adapters, the umarex HPA adapters. This specific one I got years ago from MCS. They're the same owners of Defense Innovations as well, .com. And yeah, also Home Defense 24 has these and longer extended versions. And Critical Situations has them, and there's a few other stores that have them too as well. I think the guys I mentioned supply some other stores. But anyways, you're going to need one of these, and then whatever ASA on-off you want to use. You don't really need an on-off. This is a 360 one, so your tank's not going all the way straight down. So yeah, and as you can see, I got a... It's almost like this scope is made for it, this little red dot. It fits the rail space perfectly. I'm not sure. I think I got this off a Crossman marker, like an A4 or P or something. One of those full autos. And yeah, I got my Laser Max Spartan. This is awesome. It's ambidextrous. It's a laser light strobe. So the top one's a laser. And then you got your strobe. They both strobe and go flat. But it's pretty cool because it comes in all the way in here, so it does not stick out like you see that big bulky one sticking out. It actually keeps within the size of the pistol, so it's a lot less bulk on it. But anyways, you got your lasers perfectly centered with your barrel, so it's not way over here offset or way over there. It's actually perfect line. So depending on how far your target moves, you're pretty much going to be center with them all the time when you line it up on them. But yeah, anyways, so take your adapter. This is the T4E HPA adapter, it's called. So if you're looking for it under this marker name, you won't find it. So yeah, once you get that in there, I'll just go ahead and show you now with the... Oh, here, wait. So you can either take any ASA on-off you choose. This is one of the twisty ones from Home Defense 24. This degasses the gun. So you just stick that in there, and then you put your tank in like this. I'm not going to screw them all the way. I'm just showing as an example. But as you can see here, it'll be a little shorter once I thread it. But we're not going this route. Okay, that's your HPA one. So if you want to go CO2, like 2 times 12 gram, 1 times 12 gram with a wide open CO2 chamber, that's going to give you a big kick. Or HPA too, no matter what kind of air you use, that's going to be an extra large plenum. So we may not need, if you go this route, I don't know, there's going to be expansion caps here too eventually, extra volume caps, so I'm not really going to get into that right now. But yeah, if you want to go that route with a CO2 or an 88 gram perhaps, if you want to use an 88 gram. Then yeah, you'll just use one of these ASA on-offs, the 88 gram on-offs. Any one of those 3 adapters, or sorry, CO2 settings will screw right in here. And you can also do it in the 90 degree one too. You can put your CO2. This will go in here. It'll just be a little longer, but anyways, this is all purpose for Carbine. It's all going to be going in a Carbine. Yeah, so we're going to take this twisty adapter. Now we can just plug the tank right in. And when you gauss this up, when you gauss this marker up, this here, it stiffens the rotation a bit. But I started working on a little device here that clamps onto here, and it actually locks it. But that'll be done another day whenever I get time for it. All in all, I have a whole bunch of carbines, so I'm gonna try and get this set into a carbine because that's just me. I like the carbines better. I can't really carry this around, and we're not allowed to conceal it up here. It's a heavy crime to conceal. I can't even conceal a butter knife in my pocket or a jackknife. So as long as it's, if I can wear like a knife on my strap on my belt, I can have it. That's fine. Like a buck knife or something, like a small buck knife or something. You can have that on the side. But I cannot conceal a weapon like this. Any kind of gun, air gun or whatever. Just not happening. It's a heavy crime here. So I'm more for the home defense. But anyways, I'm going to be testing this out tomorrow. So yeah, this will flop over here on this side as well. You're probably asking what's the purpose? What's the purpose? Well, if you're not comfortable with the stock setting 45-50 joule, then you're probably going to get yourself more power, because as soon as you connect this CO2 cartridge disappears. You don't use that no more. So now you have a giant air chamber. So when you pull the trigger, all that air is going to be ejected out. So just like you see in the umarex markers. So I'm going to get testing on that soon. So this is a new marker, and it's slightly different inside, but anyways, that's pretty much it for this, guys. Like I have a carbine, just stocks, and I have a way to mount this to that too. So I see new barrels are being made, so I'm gonna make an attempt at one too, or if not, well then try and acquire one of these. But yeah, anyways, guys, to each their own. I wish we could conceal, but if we were allowed to, and I'd have a real one instead of this. But this here is like definitely top notch for when it comes to less lethal, because there's nothing out there more powerful than this yet. And I gotta say, I actually like it. I can't believe it. It's what we've been waiting for quite a while. But anyways, guys, you guys all stay safe and take care and have fun.